Hello there, Libra. Firstly, thanks for your patience. I went away on a spiritual retreat. I'm struggling to get my words out, which is a great sign. Means spirit's coming in really strongly. Yeah, my head was blown from that, but it's great because now the energy is cleansed. The messages will come through more strongly. This is going to continue from the last reading that I put out there, but I'm just going to say it'll run for some of you from the beginning of April right the way up until mid-May. Remember though, it is collective. Just try and gauge it accordingly. Spirit's also going back to Scorpio, they're saying. So that'll be October, November. Because Scorpio does cover both of those months. Wow, what card's coming out here? The Empress. I do feel yourself, you're in a really good place. I mean that as in career-wise, or job-wise, financially, really getting to know yourself. Maybe that you have changed your image recently, or you've put a New Year's resolution out there and you're having your off days, but you're still sticking to it. You're still motivated. I'm getting a 6 of Wands energy. Holding yourself, I feel, in high regard, but there's also a 6 of Swords as well, because there's the passion and the motivation, I feel, from the Wands being put to the side, and you're having to plough through a difficult moment. That's why you're going into that Swords energy. You're having to apply. I'm not sure if any of you are applying for something, and I've just heard benefits. You're having to apply logic over emotion and your passions to help get you towards the goal. Okay, so just before we go any further, guys, if you could do the nice bits, the liking, the sharing, the subscribing, that would be fabulous. Thank you very much. With regards to love, please, Spirit, how is Libra coming into the reading? King of Cups, but I'm hearing the family guy. Now remember, it's energy, so if you're female, you can be in this energy of being accommodating emotionally, engaging in other people's emotions, helping them move forward, but also applying logic as well. There's a wanting to move forward, but a barrier between you and another individual. We'll see where this is placed. How is your party? How are they viewing you at the moment? With regards to love, the Sun. I'm getting a realization with that, you know. The Sun as well, it is masculine energy. It's a determined vibe. It is about goals and where you want to get to. Maybe to do with the kids, but they're seeing you as moving forward. It doesn't have to be that you've reached the goal yet. It can simply be that you've got it in your sights, you've had a realization and you're feeling motivated. But remember, that's the energy they see you in. Doesn't mean that's how you are moving forward. Your party and yourself, what's gone down between the both of you in the recent past? Page of Pentacles, you've started something. Started something together. Can be a business. What's gone down between the both of you in the recent past? 6 of Cups. There's an offering out here of compassion and needing to nudge someone forward, but also I'm hearing disclosure to an elder person. There's an elderly lady there, but there's an offering of it with compassion, with that cup, with the flowers that are in there, and then I've just heard lotus. There's a triggering for this party that's here. A real strong triggering for the elderly lady that's there. What's your party? What are they hiding from you at the moment that apparently you're not aware of? Spirit is saying take from the middle, so that's what I'll do. King of Wands. That doesn't have to be a person. It can be a project, something they feel passionate towards. How does your party, how do they feel towards you at present? There's the 8 of Wands. They feel determined putting things into action. For some of you as well, Spirit is saying it's a strong cross what you're reading. I'll leave that with you. Fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection with yourself. The Emperor. Someone's worried about parents finding out here, or a job, a career. That is Aries energy. Maybe that something is going to get wrapped up. March, April. I'm hearing taxes, year end, because don't forget Aries does cover March and April. What's their plan of action? So your party's plan of action when it comes to moving the connection forward with yourself. The star energy. So there's a goal, but it's healing and it takes time, real time to get there. Time, patience, a balancing of emotions, but I'm also hearing exposing. I'm not getting that that's people running around naked. I'm getting more of really getting down to the nitty gritty and exploring feelings. It is an air energy. The star's ruled by Aquarius, but I'm getting a very, very strong water vibe coming through with it there. Very strong. And then I'm hearing tears. The tears, yep, it may be linked to tears, as in you're going into tears, or they're going into tears, or it can be tears as in I'm hearing hierarchy. Spirit, what do you see unfolding over the next 8 to 12 weeks from when Libra identifies with this reading? High Priestess, secrets. There is still going to be secrets or the silent treatment. That's what I'm getting. Spirit has drawn me really strongly to the High Priestess's face there. Apologies, my hands are covered in sage. And she doesn't look the most welcoming, shall we say. Not saying that she isn't, or whoever is in that energy isn't welcoming, but this is based around the situation or a project, something like that. That's why this King of Wands energy is coming in. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups, divine partner. There's a tiptoe in here of someone going back into this heavy emotional energy, but then Spirit has just put out there about that being in reverse. There's a manipulation vibe I feel coming with that Queen of Cups energy. She does generally rule Taurus, Gemini. There's a strong overlap here I'm getting, because if Spirit wants that to be in reverse and it rules Taurus, Gemini, Aries and Taurus mark the same month. They cross over in April. There's something to do with money here, finances, a disclosure, but it's still going to be, I'm hearing, kept stum. The Empress energy, sorry, I do apologise, the Queen of Cups energy, when it comes out in reverse, can be someone who's trying to play the victim, but that's their way of going for trying to gain control. They break people down to gain the control by emotionally draining them, and it puts others into a position of surrender. They are trying to appear. There's something to do with hierarchy, tiers, peers, a needing of guidance, and this person knows they need guidance, but they still want to remain in this victim energy. Anyway, I'll just get us neatened up. I'm being honest, I'm not particularly liking this energy, you know. Spirit has drawn me as well really strongly towards this Dreaming Way tarot deck. And the illustrations, they're amazing. But I always feel the characters that, sorry, not the characters, the drawings that are in it, the people never appear happy. There's a doom here. There's a strong doom vibe here. King of Cups energy then, Spirit. What can you give me for the time period for Libra? Coming into the reading for love with this King of Cups. Knight of Swords. The Hangman. And the Moon. That's in reverse. I'll read it as you being in this King of Cups energy. For some of you though, I feel you're observing somebody in this King of Cups energy, but there's an act of impulsivity here. Someone I feel is trying to make it seem like they've got it all together. I'll read it as you. Something has been said here, not an ultimatum, it's more like an act of impulsivity. That can be the energy with the Knight of Swords that I was getting at the beginning, but there's also strong Taurus, Gemini coming into the reading with that Knight of Swords. But there's a holding back, a needing time and space, and a holding somebody off. Maybe this party that you're involved with. Some of you are stalling at wanting to go on holiday because you are not in a very good place with this person. And you're panicking. You're real panicking. But this moon energy that's in reverse, this is a realization. There's a wanting to tie somebody up in knots here or keep them confused. I don't feel it's your energy. I feel it's someone external to you who's playing games. Again, the victim. But Spirit is drawing me really strongly towards that Scorpion there. And every time you try and help what you see as vulnerable, which maybe that Queen of Cups that come out at the beginning, the claws come out. The claws come out. What can you give me on this Sun card, please, Spirit, of how Libra's party? I've just heard Leo really strongly coming into the reading, which is that Sun card. What can you give me, please, Spirit, with this Sun card of how that one wanted to come out? Libra's party. Use them at the moment with regards to love. Persevering. She is not happy. I'm hearing playing happy housewife. Queen of Cups and Seven of Cups. So you got your Queen of Cups of Ken. Might be a Ken that's involved, or Ken that's coming forward for somebody. Three of Wands, Queen of Cups. Again, I feel they're trying to give you the impression that they're okay, but they're not. It should be in reverse. It's this manipulative energy. And the Seven of Cups, there's something that isn't being dealt with that's stopping the manifestations or whatever you're working towards coming in. And this Queen of Cups, I feel it's someone external to yourself. I don't feel it's you. Is looking supportive, but behind the scenes she's getting really overwhelmed. You know, I'm feeling with this Queen of Cups, they don't have to be in a relationship with this King of Cups energy. Can be a mum, but they're both mirroring each other, both reassuring each other. But behind the scenes, this Queen of Cups is really overwhelmed. Spirit, again, they're drawing me really strongly towards the red. The red being there on the Emperor. I feel it's a person of authority, but a family member. And they're drawing me towards the red there. On that Seven of Cups energy, if you can see, I couldn't see it from where it was placed. I know the smoke from the top cup there is going towards the person in red. I'm being blocked here so much. It is shocking. And then I'm hearing King of Wands. King of Wands. This is the blockage here. For all of you, it's not going to be a person, this King of Wands. It's going to be a project or something that they're determined or consumed or get pleasure from. This red gown that's up at the top there, I feel that is something that's going on. That's that project. Or it's a person in authority, or it's that Scorpio that's over there. Yeah, the smoke, I know it's not coming directly from that person that's in red. Whatever it is, person, place or thing, that red gown. But there is smoke there going towards whatever that is. I feel it's the cloud judgment. The recent past, what's gone down? My God. The Page of Cups come out. Nine of Cups and the Hierophant. They shot right out, and you know, I'm going to take them. There's a suggestion, I feel, between the both of you to start something, maybe to start it together, or one of you is starting it to try and encourage movement forward, and it's disappointing the other party. It's making them emotional. Can be seen as I said, studying, returning to education, working on a new role within an environment. Even though it is a page energy, it can always mean new or the beginning, but there's a prevention here with this Page of Cups that's coming through. There's a wanting to block it, and I'm being drawn so strongly towards the fish there, and I'm hearing Pisces, and then I'm hearing mystery, and Spirit's taking me right the way over to the High Priestess card, which can be secrecy. And this party's panicking here, or is disappointed or worrying because they've got this burden. There's a burden with something, and it may be that there's this High Priestess energy, somebody that is psychically aware may even be this reading, there's a clicking, a realization, and these fish, it's this Pisces energy that's over here, and it's bringing it in, it's disclosing something, and it's making them nervous. That Nine of Cups as well, again, Pisces energy, that can be seen as an overconsumption. I'm hearing gluttony, it can be alcohol, and they're trying to do the right thing. The Hierophant as well can be seen as a highly spiritual person, somebody following the spiritual path to help them find a way out. Somebody that you look up to, maybe a teacher. Again, I'm hearing peer. I'm hearing teacher, and then I've got Ace of Swords. You heard it come out. Now I'm getting guidance and counselling, rehab, support. That can be energy that comes through with that Hierophant. There's somebody that didn't want to get married here, but there was a needing to, or a forcing of to, because of the Page of Cups energy and the Page of Pentacles energy. Kids. What's going down between the both of you as of this moment? So what can you give me, please, Spirit, with this Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups, sorry about the dog in the background, it's not ours, Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. There's been a real asking for something here and it not being delivered. Rapid change has suddenly gone ahead. I feel it was at the beginning of March, maybe round about the 3rd or 4th. It's more about discipline and an institutionalized way of thinking. So it can be, if you're in the forces or religion, something you abide by. And I feel this perspective has really changed. There's been movement forward all of a sudden, but there's a feeling still that it's going to take forever. And this is where the universe has got involved with this Wheel of Fortune energy, because there's been a wanting of something and asking of it. And I don't feel your party's been feeling the same. You're the one managing it. They're the one adding the finer details, shall we say. But you've got to play project manager. King of Wands energy. What can you give me for this, please, Spirit? What's going on behind the scenes? Strength cards. More Leo. Temperance, which is Sagittarius. More fire. And the Devil, Capricorn energy. I feel strongly something went down either at the beginning of this month, as I said, round about the 3rd, or for some of you it was round November, December last year, and then I'm getting October. I feel this Devil energy is that Queen of Cups that come out at the beginning, and Spirit said they wanted it in reverse. Maybe that there's a Leo involved that's trying to drag someone, lead someone forward. There's a lot of emphasis around a Sagittarius here that is of strong significance to the both of you. And one of you is having to pull the other one along, but they don't want to go. They're trying to slow it down because there's a needing of admittance. There's a dawdling here, a preventing. And it's to do with the anger. It's wherever the anger, and then I'm getting passion, is placed. And this is where this Eight of Wands is coming in. This is how they feel towards you at the moment. There is a wanting to move forward, but I'm feeling it's angry. Your party feels angry towards you because of outbursts. Six of Cups. I feel we've got that here already. Yep, it's there. 10 of Swords. And Page of Swords. So we've got a lot of pages here. It's like new behaviour that's coming into the reading. But it can be a vibe of immaturity as well. But there's someone trying to distract themselves, I feel, with a project or because of another person. This page that's over here, this Page of Cups, I feel that's to do with emotions being parted with, but it's not regularly. It may come up in arguments when they're trying to put their view across, they may put in this one-liner of how it upsets them, as if they can't get over something. But the way they feel towards you at the moment, I feel they feel angry. Now, maybe that you're in a situation together where they're angry, not with you, but that's the collective energy between the both of you. But it is in the position of them feeling angry. Some of you, your party's determined, they see a new beginning there, but there's something that they're proposing to you, maybe to go away, and you won't entertain it, and it's upsetting them. But they then see you going off to either research it or at least explain to them why that Ten of Swords energy is there. I'm not even going to entertain it because there's somebody that nitpicks. This Emperor energy then, what can you give me please, Spirit? Fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection with yourself. 8 of Swords. Ace of Wands. And 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's having a whinge here. I feel it's external to the both of you. I can't place it. The energy is wild in this reading. It's a really irritable energy. And then Spirit has just said to me, I'm not sure if you're picking it up on the mic, like the dog. There's someone nitpicking all the time from the outside. And I feel this is what's concerning your party. Or it can be moaning, just whining, to keep themselves in that 8 of Swords energy, the victim energy. But they're getting triggered because they don't feel they're having enough time spent with them. I don't feel it's to do with kids. Or they've got a lack towards money, real pessimism. Spirit wants me to take a card, and from the middle of the deck, 10 of Wands, and it's a burden. It's a burden. There's a strong Sagittarius within this reading. There's a party that's external to you that gets triggered, and your party knows about it and they're protecting somebody. And then again, I'm being shown the Queen of Cups. It's in reverse. But your party is happy about something that you're suggesting, but when it's relayed back to this other person, this third person, don't feel it's a romantic connection. They start nitpicking about it, and your party feels the need to be honest, but they don't want them either. They really don't want this either because of how it makes them feel. So they're going along in this illusion at the moment, I feel. And that's why that 7 of Cups is up at the top. Confusion, illusion, and it's off the back of that Queen of Cups that's there. This emotional outsider. The Star then. Their plan of action when it comes to moving the connection forward with you. 6 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. And Queen of Wands. They want more time. Your party wants more time to balance things out. They're beginning to realise now they want the same thing as well. But what they're also realising is this nitpicker that's on the outside. That's what's worrying them. It's not got anything to do with you. It's to do with this other person that delves. But there's I'm hearing apprehension. Hesitancy because something's going to be revealed. What's going to be revealed, please, Spirit? What is it that Libra's party is concerned about that's going to be revealed? 5 of Cups. I feel your party is reaching out to somebody external to them and they're doubting it. They're doubting it now, or they're worried because they feel they're going behind your back, but they're needing to go there to get off their chest what they need to, but you're not aware of this. Their concern moving forward is that this party who they are speaking to or have spoken to in the past, when you're all together, they're going to reveal whatever this is. But it was challenging for your party and this other person, but they're keeping you quiet from it. I'm getting a protective vibe. If it's not a protective vibe of you, then I'm getting a a regret or disappointment or lack of loyalty that comes with it. And it may be towards this Queen of Cups. There's somebody that's playing games here. But I'm not sensing it yourself. Maybe, and I'm sorry, but it's just what's coming through. Strong Scorpio energy in this reading as well with that 5 of Cups. What can you... Yeah, there we go. Strong Scorpio within the reading. May even be that it went off, or is gonna go off round about October, November. So for some of you, this really is taking you to the end of, I've just heard 6 months, so that might take us up to that time period. What have you got for me with this High Priestess, please, Spirit? There's a silencing. Someone's getting the quiet treatment. What have you got for me, please, Spirit? And there's an element of mystery because the situation has changed, but you can't put your finger on it of how. But things just feel different. You're recognising difference. And it may be that your party has gone off and corrected something but not told you about it because they don't want you to stress. But there's a taking of somebody to the side of as well. And I'm hearing peers. And then I'm getting Blackpool. What can you give me on the High Priestess, please, Spirit? Predictions for the next 8 to 12 weeks. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. And again, the Star. Could be that there's a holiday to try and get everyone together to encourage healing. But there's this elephant in the room that just isn't being discussed. But now somebody's left alone or given space. They actually come back more enthusiastically. It was as if they were trying to back out of a situation because they didn't like it, because they felt or they feel hemmed in. But there's something to do with the past here, and I feel your party is worrying, not because of how it is between the both of you, but because there'll be something that's said that might trigger you or your party. And they'll have to reveal more. It may just be how they're emotionally feeling and they don't want to go there. They feel they're going to lose control and they've got to be in more of the masculine side type energy. There is movement forward though. Because whilst I feel you're left alone, Libra, you actually come back more willingly and with more enthusiasm. Still keeping in mind though what's happened in the past, but going towards this goal, which can be a holiday. For some of you it's in January. What else can you give me on this Star, please, Spirit? What else can you give me on this Star? I've just heard goal and 9 of Swords. That's in reverse. There is going to be a restoring of finances or a gaining of time. Something gets given up and you really value the time that's coming in that you can put towards this goal, and it allows you to let go of the stress because you can feel yourself moving towards it now. But at the moment I just feel your party's digging the heels in because they're concerned of what's going to go on outside of them. There's something been said, something been done, and you might be in the dark about it, but you're sensing it because there's change around you. There's change, but it isn't being talked about, and it now feels more promising for you to be able to move forward. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And at the bottom of the deck we've got the Judgment card, more Sagittarius energy. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and catch up with you end of May.